Namina Dumboko. NPP UK. And you to say after elections,
NPP UK Boko Anze Okaya during the election ye moving ye trupu ha be ye juma kakra kama the boy e mudu dona akọ ye moving esusu san wa ha ye san so hwe kire ne ye san hwe ho ja se de zoom madaroma ndi bia wo bia wotimi ene mpanimfo ne oma enyina yatimi dinkita ho kama na ano ma do na so asakọ bisus that's why because of the lockdown so na SCC wo amaya mani bebre especially UK say nurapa na ye share da ebie yen enti omunyina so memo utumuze ne ma ekọ mu no na enya ne ma keto
se say lockdown no de minya eno ma bie
say UK wo bi pa utumuze population wise no o ma wo akọ mo nim ye enti ama sa pressure na wo ayarasabia no ahodo no eso na nipa dodo na ayaje omogo ene dodo na ewu na swate pa ye enti yade a omo se dabi and pressure so sa da ban so because on say nipa ye nipa you have to have a little bit like krantisa dan ya kakraka o se na sisi ane de omo bi mu kama pa
etiobi wo ye kran mu na obazo tu kwan ko yuka die na abetunu fu se onye
nhihye bebre esa wo so anu so ama anu so high effective is very expensive on say obekaya na nado di kan eye e friend say the measures bi ba ya o ba o from amanone na obakro mu a es ana o man mu a say otimi eye test ho asa na obeduru anso ya sa ye ewo airport na de aba sa de no nure ya na UK atimi start bi say almost which is manamfufo bi nipa be say 5 to say ka o ma bonenye ekaketwa 210 pounds I'm talking about enti okoduru a obeye ha test ansa na wasa akọ say ye no okwa obeye test o ha biem then also akoduru a wasa akọ ye 210 pounds which is would be almost like 8 times of it and sana what me do na nipa 5 or more to me about my na almost say kwa so far was akwa so and I think putting in a petition I've seen the petition I'm cry my sign says sika no I think say omutimi cry free one ade and in UK no say when you put a petition together even online say when it hits 100,000 as I say force a parliament mutimi discuss and the petition na konanima na believe say bia enche bia mbedi hu djuma enti sa nhihye enum ni nyina ka ho bi and there are countries because so they are banned not to say ombetimi aba UK kra thankfully Ghana na yen ka ho anya sanka omo mba nyina dodo na beka and ebesan so seize more activities between UK and Ghana and the sane mani nyina ne ade a omo aye ya enu nti amasisi ano utumi hu se ama eniam ekoso nti Ghana de ye freedom aye wo se ye free hanom na ye ekono apart from say a cabo a obebo no me feel say niam bia ni ho atimi esi kwan ma okoduru so another thing no say Ghana UK no mra no ho nti so free hanom wo pane no kra nyina chi a okoduru you have to still isolate yourself first then can 14 days but they say almost about 10 days and that 10 days in there automatically we say fees akopum say time no be so ama ebi aso wo hakra na wo ye adwuma just aso ansa na otimi akọ back to work and that is how I see TSC
grazie welcome
minia
machen
minia meje so akronto
honamu
bibia e kama na wasie me
na ya nisa amshafu ina ho ye
obi a ho ye fine pa minim se won so abusua ne udwumadia odi bia ekoso ese udwumadia da wani so so bo homode na utimi ekowanim yesu mfu do so ye ni nyina timi so be ye ni nyina so obi a ye fine
when you listen to stories like this to say the of a key she amaya kese how we see manage COVID no the impact na situation so a de ba omanfo so ewo omani mu na de betoto de ye fam hanum aban eye yen hyehye ya oyema omanfo na mo utuye se yare no entretre na fi enyumanyuma so kra enkwa hohihia mu na oka say wo baha no mu a ye testimony ade da fe kwa na wonum kwa no o ma sha sia o mu ebeyi bi ni ade what does it tell you for ni bay ene twa echo bi kona nke enya cover ya ne nim say de nyansa ne bibia ade bia no aje se broni di kan ye bi ansa na bibini atuma bi but covid twa for ni foforo kra e de eche what does it mean?
I know me dasi me nche ofake fake wadamfo ko UK me chia nchi.
Oh okay.
Ni papa na me nchia madeshe wo search from please. Wayini ba said the konkro kai no wose odifu bie ni no nyamo no krumu. Nti sa implication no gira ho se wan hwe ya ba bia otibia ho abeka se de ye wo ho no enye papa ana se ebia enye ade a eswani. Wo hwe se de covid ba ya anamo wa Ghana yetu obi have diverse opinion about how I am managing COVID no, but to me said they will be some meaning say ya boy homode pa because we hear other countries cry yemfa say oba Africa ye no almost say any kwan fast way manage ye dia across all the various areas so then our economy ho asem any other health issues wa yetimi hwe say bibia be toto na kwa mu no ya de the death rate cry ne other related issues say nipa wu ye nom ne ade yes nipa ba kokora wu a areho but comparatively we hwe nipa hwe wo nkwa wo aman bi so as we said we are calling them as developed countries nim dia hodo if he say ko mo wo no ne if he say nkesi ho no a wo de nkada ko penanka ya de ne ko but look at the consistency ya tries you be use other interventions de aboa we had right from March ya any unity kese pa wo Ghana ha didimu a call lockdown schools ne other institutions ya tutum na fe be drew some point to be cry na economically incrofo bebre akọ ahihia mu a I think say what we have seen and what the government did, you know, it was a perfect one. But once bibia ba na say kana manyo befremu a say de yehunu enko because we hear a kwanya yare be dru amanya hodo bi tu anamo na still esa ji wo monsem na Ghana wo hebe bia he shas ye free ye kakran kakre drum le bi kra na sa ne ma wo kiken sanitizer no ne ade nya bia yetimi tena se de enim de ye bi nose mask that time buy kra na bebre enim se betimi de sa ne ma ye de ye bi aye bi by true research any nkrofo hwehwe mu ne nim de ahodo a obo ade de adum ye no agina ho bra ne am ye hu se ampa se Ghana yitu na mo koye nim se de ye pursue the agenda of Ghana beyond aid no a ohini ba ye betima ye na tembi as obi twade ma wudi a umpese wo bebo homodin enu ntina ze yese wo kopa dwene na ye ma wadwene ni bi da bia onye wo ho aduru ana wo mo homodin se wa bekwa akoyi waduru ndi e ba ye no it has become a boon or a bane. What I'm trying to address is say aboa ma ye hunyama bebre ho na efi se ye ntimi nye sabre ye hu se betimi atu ho na mo enu ntina wo ma na ya hwese ba bia ye kono ye yankasa e betima de hu na ya self sufficient enye dakope because as you all know no Rome was not even built in a day enti bibia ye bia ne ntia se ye nkakran ndi ne ma ye de begu akwam any foundation ye be lay na no na beboa for future progress and future development nti for now we hear baby ayakoyare na bedura I think say ya de in terms of said the abano song crophobia sin individuals institutions companies near the idea drew some point to cry chasia na ye relief items but say schools say I mean say me me school adwuman enema na ye de ko yare nyina ye PPs nyina abano born homodin ema ye bia ye timi de start ye minim say ntimi nya ni nyina dako because bibia wo pe bia obi en ho dako pe obetimi nya wa ho ana se wakwankro beso enti sisi ya yade no ye hu ba bia bedru eni nkrofo ani di akira ye ni kwetwa yusisem se ye hwese ye betimi aboye homodin yakoye nimu a ensa anyensem enu ne hia na no na meka ewa fidie bi se edrum pempenso bi ne ya hwe yi a wa hwe ye be ne kotibi ni se wo hweska abano dia hye yade num na ye hwese wi yankase betu across the world na fe so Ghana ho ba ha ye betima bo ho ba ye nipa dodo enhwero mo ho enkwa na se wo mo emfa yade ni bi nkokɔ miamia bi ma enwuma hodo a ye wa eduru mre bi kra na o say ye partial lockdown a yetimi nya partial lockdown any consequences because that one or when you call partial lockdown wuti some of the reactions here by in the national make I say the government has done a human's job together with the citizens. Sometimes eduru baby say na ne din no akoye kwan a ye timamfo ye beti nhihye ni biase unse nipa de freedom ya de ayepe by freedom no so edu mrebi na se wujai freedom no bebra ebesa de niam bi a ede o haw bebanti ye nyina yete ho ase na afi ye hu bebi a yade no nsunsu so eduru ni hu niam a betim de aba chiri say ama oman bi a economy na hwe ase nti afi na aman ni bi hokra o mo hwe so betima pagya o mo hu na obaga na ha any exception to that ndi yeso so ya boy homodin a ye hwese akwanuasa bebre so aban no ebetimi aso nipa bi asena nkra sene ni nwuma hodo bi a aban no fi sese ya nso mo asena in the future na de ho o how ebeba ndi ye nyina no se de bia ya na meka no yare ne kono ye shared responsibility me kra me mantre bi se wo bo ho ban a wabo nu ya ho ban because e will be born ho ban na ko group bi mu na se ko na baby ne ho fonzo amomo ba de we ni nyina ye cost 90 and adding to the year by vaccines year by and so aboa ma say ye hu say yade no edru no aba ne ye toa so e de keka ye hu a ebetima ma ya immune system no etimi akone ni na say aboa ma eso at nti put together no me fi say Ghana ya yade pa ye ntimi nya perfection because as Joyce Meyer said say we strive for excellence not perfection and the baby ya bedru no ye nyina ye moa na baby ya pese ye de kodru ye ntimi kodru na say economy ni gina bra ni wi a na ye timi so akoye ni because my catch was that this situation is a twin crisis. We are battling with the economy at the same time health, and we say the first wealth in the world is health. And we be away be our pomudin jina brania and ukra na beboa ama ye ko nyuma so yetimi akọ we the impact, especially me I'm more interested in educational field no and sector because time we to two schools no ehunu so so buy and so we share mu pa year out means most people were affected because we share Ghana the structure of economy no fa no agina nyuma ahodo aye wo na school nyuma ye wo schools enkrofo ye ho adwuma wo mo no tontonu no schools wo mo ton educational materials no all these materials no mo nyina akọ ahochiri mu disabre ya yetimi pen pumas brem stress ye nyina ye beka ho na ya boa na yetimi akoye nim danse be sa akoye chi se akoye chi a wa hwe ye kra na sika ya din ka de agu akoye mu e beduru oni ansa enye sika no ansa mfa ma me support ya de ne kundi ni nyina ya de a ye benya nte ase when it comes to say be apply some rules be na say be protocol guidelines be a betima mo obi atimi ye na famu de aboa we no ye patriotism because so the American is a shared responsibility. So you know say bia ye dey be yaman yosem na etu agum say o aban no ba ye no anyi say Nigeria sem a wo dey onim baby a will be dom party sem bia nya dey enim nditem bia me that is how I see. But if I'm to give the government any credit, I will say they have done a human's job where they deserve commendation as compared to other countries.
COVID no ba ye no e bia ni afane ma bebre ho to say nyanko idea but yanesa which sectors of the economy and obeka say the COVID na ba be chire ntino omanfo for woni enhwe there are opportunities or one might be taking advantage of it na fi post COVID no etimi e de ahye niema apeja ye sikasem ne idwede na so man hye bia no pay graphic business the bokrata no airport say construction and imports and a bit drive economy to its recovery status after COVID no minimba bia so be hwa we say potentially yamfia ni nhwe so that you betime nya bibi e de free out of the COVID.
First, me hear from Ghana your history and our backbone. We say you say backbone kese pa agriculture. Na me kana minimum ya shake cancer say we are record you need also dibi. Na COVID by ade ba ko na be so necessary we free bibia mu a enye ye aduane sem because we share dem kura also ye dey wudidi. And one of the areas that made me feel a bit support to the economy, the business, and whatever I can. agriculture see betimi a create opportunities wo ha ye niema ye farm produce no bi wo ha betimi akrakra no na ya add value say yade buy na nka obi antimi import mo obi antimi mfaduane magana ha nka wo say ye pekwan ye vaso ye be de ye bedidi enti in as much as say ye hwese construction ni ade ade ne be biem na no so any import ni ade no abo an import no wo kofa na abawo na say bi nkra wantimi ankofa bi ama wo krum ha de wo so odidi na say komba na so wo aduane a te say time we see wo no wapensu a wo kopa aduane o mu chinchini a ebinum kopi ba bi o mutimi kopa aduane bedi ye no say bi ne bitima ndi say wo aduane wo krum a eno so bebu ama bedroom no bi kura nkrofo betuma tu anama wo ha ba betobi e de akwa ma yetimi anya sika kakra e de support economy no but other side ya mesa hweka ho no the formalization of the economy through digitalization me de seminu e kase mi wo kan bi before as zoom ntie ne wote ha no wetimi edi ni dwa one of the aspect was here government and e-commerce no adwadie hu niema ye die ni nyina no through online betimi enhance said na ye kan niema bebre ho anke beduru ye ntimi nko amanone nko fama but betimi digwa no through the online way na activities be buying any other partnership for any foreign side no you use e-government here you betimi no mwako akwani asabia so na yetimi ayi unze buy kura most of the schools no use the online approaches omude bedi wo mujuma nti senkanu ho a na me ka che nkrofo bi se aman bebre omutumi through schools during the covid time no ye man anomal lay foundation ICT especially with the infrastructure nti ye koye nimu a ye hwe the e-commerce and the e-government aspect no eni nyina nya be gina brania activity bia e pese bia e betimi agina ho no yaye ebe kakra no se de ya na meka no for the e-commerce activities ya one of the things man ye so unique ni say free ubiquity ni say it can be there for 24/7. You don't have time, you don't have place shift bibia opese we bia betimi retna na dwa bi e pese ani nkrofo di bia omadi not necessarily ye be for play and I shape say ye kofa ne mama ubetimi no omadi nkita ho na ne ma factors omade ba bia mo aye nti ohene ye hwe ni nyina no say ye hwe the agriculture no side one at the same time you hear the other side which is the ICT or the e-government and e-commerce and nyina ya dia ebeboa pa me ne wo ka say we hwe amanya COVID by ya omu dwumadi bebre no they were doing it online even crano so hwe niema na omude man ni ade they were all through online activities maybe me tease na uma commentary be about how we are going to deploy some of these vaccines through your papa in sorry nti drones no mobile ya na nkrofo criticizing ni ade nya we can build a nation on one side. Nations are built on two pillars. We have the hard infrastructure and soft infrastructure and to put together no boa mo money to me gina brand say ne be ye na se car and come macro into through some of these activities ne betima boa ma ye pese ye bia ne ya yenti. I still support the idea say we have to improve on some of the agricultural practices so that we can get much from what we produce here, and at the same time we add value to them, we export some of them so that we can also make some kind of income and as this kabeba or meant agriculture or hene so we free BBM enye. I'm happy say MPP so buy and almost a lot of interventions about we say be improve some of these agricultural areas na aboama aduane abuso say wo ye bibia wie na wonya aduane ni a je say wo na wo ba be de wo ba be wunti ye hwe ho so nka ho na miamia ye fisi be yemfo planting for food and jobs and rearing of animals nom sa policies ya buy ni be sa she mukina because minim say be miabia be bro higher than be wo mo ansu because we have abundance of food but ke ye ni ye shedem ni ense nya duane ni a and that would have been worse nti mine omo ya dwen from that point say ye be hwe na ya hwe the industrialized areas no say they na we mo ka ba construction no ye betima biem na ye tima ye adan no other housing projects ahodo but one of the areas a betima boamia add a lot of the revenue to the country no ebe through agriculture by adding value to the farm produce and other and things like these two areas no the digitalization aspect of the economy and as well as the agriculture and the one two areas if you see the can whatever they suggested no
right afake
yeah
COVID in there waba de ya obeko the ode baaye ene de ode beko ekwan be fa so ebetimi take advantage of it na etimi edi ahye ye man no eyi
yo em say ensema me nua kan ehia pa de ba ko me pese me stress ba ko because of the agricultural side no on say aban no assign create another platform and planting for export and rural development, and I think say and no idea ba ko pa as a Ghana ha yemfa ye ni hwe ho and no ne pa ye backbone kese pa because o hwe how long akoko atimi ahwe yen ama yetimi ade atechire o man ya manipa nkwala nya desua free mu nipa bebre ye nyina ama hodo nyina benefit free mu a those 6 crop now abana apese obesan de abasisia bibi say rubber nom ni cashew ni when was say what be a whole platform of like a cocoa board ono so be supervise all these 6 crops you know. I think say if we manage to put in more effort na yetimi emani nyini a I think the statistic a year or more year cry down say cocoa mine over $2 billion a year. And can you imagine say yetimi atremu na cocoa dia no danchen which is over 2 billion. Na yasa benya the 2 billion times 6. Yeah. Asa dia ba be ka ho amana kwa koye 7 times 2 billion. We're moving into about say over 16 billion because it be it over and over. And so that market itself no kwa kra no adia esse bibi kese pa because cocoa bit mama 2 billion na you bit me say be from now if we put in more effort within the next 5 years at is any aban ya o hwa cocoa kra wa nya sa and so asene be from the beginning by the way nanado ne na ban asia atisa board I think it's on authority be a down note say cocoa board na be now omuno right now their job is going to be a massive task say as I say yetimi grow enuaba no as I say yetimi hwe kwan as I say faso dua no as I say yetimi hwe how many people as call into that farming ni nyina ya de a omo hwehye na omo de abe build amanya sa niema no within maybe the next 10 years. I think we need to look at it properly and yes be aye no na ate awie no na edanchen na say di agro ade ba ko so say me san stress Geodec Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation, you know, as you see, I know Shady and Anado, I know Nansa, Mimendana, the CEO of it, Era Michael Ansa, former chairman of MPP UK. Or you will be now work experience and Kasa internationally. On a Dell, Jumanti, now he was a president of Dell. Computer systems in idea he was almost every day be able to play and another search for this man to lead it and baby one free any baby drum me share more so power because I think say and I'm years so na me ahim fun kasa because them so a little bit of challenges in terms of say ahim fun no any omo bit me engage here na omo bit me anya freedom of say on bit me set up systems a bit me here as well as another challenge almost I want to hear internationally. Can you believe or anybody say yeah we bauxite na year two no and come on no many I was quite amazed and serious say even internationally they are against us. Say they are fighting and say omo my kwan my intimi create a platform na be my that freedom you be two bauxite near add value to it na etimi dia koye ni mama nya my fa hudi no I think say aban should be focused on that because a platform kese pa. There is one thing also or anybody me dey be two of the eso onim say ewiase nyina yen Africa for a gold ya yetu nyina no onim say any gold refinery yenya allowed no even say able to yenya allowed cross yenya able to me refine yenya gold na ye to Africa no and there is a chance be a menim penimphobia didi nkomo a otumu say there is a particular lady who is leading the front or engaging internationally only UK for consortium be here juma to say on be myself freedom no say there is a particular certificate or license that you will need and you can go on it grant they are working hard and I think they need the government support so on betimi aboa ma yetimi nya say yetimi nya no so ka ho na yetimi share mu court that level me feel say no so ebeboa pa and then also the same your friend is saying agricultural side you know idea here because these and I will urge the government say sir one district one factory nanado aka say obebo modin say obema yetimi enya wa okasa concept no people didn't understand it and yes was obesore fra konwa no so ne enya that time no 216 factories obi anya baako but the effort going forward putting it all the measures in to make sure say ampa adwuma na ye de see ye so ye no gradual process ye de koyanim we need to pay serious attention into that because that is industrialization. Every country that has developed, if you go to Germany and no sustainable financial year backbone utumi say boa musika omugina omuna so pa. The moment you move into industrialization, what else do you need before say obetimi anya saade na mana ye adwuma yi and I'm kasa say because you see this power challenges here cause you see whether I know say why so I be di honkomo but whether it is say yan ban minim say ban ne medadan and now me control yen platform am yen mpanimfo ni nyina wo so me tro bibi go so me say listen ya to abawie covid adi nya obia ya we Ghana ni bia nim say o man sabio ye pieto atwanwa e clear obia nim say yan wo kire yan and nti say sa ade we da ho no sisi ano say ye no krese bia ye sikasem ena high enti ya yenya sa power challenges within this time now we should be bold and come out and tell Ghanaians say ade no say ampa enete say genuinely if it's true so say nya ye na ye de sa generational we ni bi na ye de ka wonti na yetimi ade akona chinti na ye dum no ni yetimi de ye ho adwuma perfect powerful but the attention should be focused on how to get the power system no say betimi stable here because you cannot build factories. You cannot aim for Ghana beyond aid. Would the person who attract foreign investors? Industries you have power challenges. That means because the more you're bringing these factories, the more challenges you're going to get. And I believe that we need to find a very serious platform. How much is it going to cost us? Let us put in the effort. Your priority say we are going to fix our power systems forever. Now a bit me and those are the things that I think say if we pay more attention to it, now you make sure say ampa yes any money nyina dia kona nim ya ohine ba me kind of critical another thing that we need to look at as well because it's going forward. How do we achieve these things? Better than yet me sustaining niema security, and I always say this. Security in a country, if you manage to put in the effort to make sure say ampa obiada wada ene nkofo tutu wa kwanso na obi kra bo mekoye bi na no mampon me te wo madwudwu masum na afedu ta ma me ko ye kutuka kwa yesi dabi ekwamu nye untimi nam say ha why only no me dana sa before this nanado de ayi bai say drew say me dana ko yi ana say e wo sample tem ho na na say ade sana mo ba because of say awo abo man that side nintino na nkofo akotete kwamu no mo attack. I mean, how can you do that in the United Kingdom right now? And I joked, he said, the meeting to make free landing all the way. And no, na crana to say a motorway, I want 4 lanes each. Baby, I want be a month. I drive all the way there because 5 hours. I can drive freely to go where I'm going. These are the things we need to be focused on. The security of the country, the power system in the country, and then these two no crack a crash, you bet my in ye pa and no one can deliver by itself because we are on assume okoda na yam hihye no ofiri obi ma so na obo mo mu ha onim se Ghana security ayi adwuma Ghana police and try as much as they can say ombe di no kre kakra na omotimi de anya omoni monyam back because they need that respect be na mabrochire sisi ya na say police ni giname a I have no any right cross me be ma no say mimi di ka kra challenge no but ya to ya de na jeje mu sa anti na police ni gina kwa krampo a obi ansuro no onu momu na eye ugina ona pe ope bibia se ni botom ti no onu momu yes sir no in the United Kingdom police ni una also Boris Johnson kura police ni nya yes sir these are the things we need to your person chechire o my Ghana ampa there are certain things we need to get right and sani ade bia ye ase o man chechire na koye sebio agudie bi na ye de ye so ha kakra ye kwan bi wo ye friend say me importem wo ba bi am wo akra Abokobi area, how baby, right? A choir in 2 weeks as I started to do. How can we build a country like that? me see two okay na me on my FM boiling point. And somebody came in me nim nipa no and he was stressing say e kwana block kwana why ya kwana 2 weeks in my any 1 month. The corner started. How can you do? I mean, it's really uncalled for, and I don't know who gave that contract to that person. And I know I mean him there. It is a temporary no there no good ones, and I feel over there, and also say another issue. But how can we do that? Yene prekon, till we say free home. Now yene papa kakra prekon. Look here, me wasem bi amaka. 1 year of road here. Now, Martina say, look. Aye, Miami Hwehwemu. A kwan bi aye ya or hineba our lifespan, right? It is can you imagine ya didn't fear me se kwan da ho ne yemu so a na semunko. But se onya kogusu wie na start say tutu a eno de kum nipa direct. Yeah? Now, year of roads where kwan ya dwagu o man yi mu sese ema all regions nyina ya ne one go. Now let's say sa kwan ni nyina ne lifespan 10 years a na ni nyina sa kabom say tutu after that 10 years a country ban ne yetete nyame no cannot say and we've left it for over time. You have no choice but to do it one go. It is any nyina so say best start here say one go. And can you imagine the damage? Freddy, now no you now maintenance in this country we are not good at it. Say bet me maintain kwan no. It ni nyina so besa ka bomu asan tutu ama ban foforo bi asan ba be ka se wono so year of road na no so obi asan de say gunuti because that time no ayengu kwan we so no de enka wonam kra we okay. But can you look mako bro ahafo and potholes are ekum nipa because ya kwan go na emfinfin ni nyina tutututu. It is the whole country ever started to within 2 years. After 10 years from now, and also another challenge. And we need to prioritize the things that we do so that or mining can corner or can was MCC. But ye koyan sope kosohani because ye perceive winning election. It doesn't make sense. There be an or minor at in ABC mu. And the I think say, baby, I drew to say, Ghana Hano. Look. I am this is my first time to baby my bet na make up politics. Me say that thing so apart from a boiling point. What you say? But baby I draw no enye MPP ni NDC asemu. Ghana for say my ni brain na ye hold me ankasa me party MPP accountable to do the good work for the country because we have to do it. If we don't do it, ye failure or minor. Now, can you imagine how and kwala we mu ye do omako free SHS yo hineba? And another Wadaroma was a national ID card, no, at the Aquacoye guarantee or guarantor, at the Ama and Colana say, so we are on Konya Quino school. Okay, and Kola women never Baby schools. A dear human way. If we don't put in that effort to build consistently these factories are a baby or one pa, it means we are jokers. We need to put in the effort to meet them. It is that one district, one factory near that one. Obi a shen and say be a nya grody and yet me the way come my girlfriend way now so see we no man and can't on and as I'm demand no competent people who have the requisite and near bet media year jumana a bit me up wow man look for them and build that country on that basis. Now for contract and money pa utumi say yeah or hinba. And I don't know for some reason what Mami Kasim. When you say Amanone, yeah, there are certain individuals, billionaires in America, in the United Kingdom, in Germany, abandon sheda selected certain people to empower them. And the Debiamikasim will say, government should look into that part of building this nation. Okay, Mami Mubodi Bimao. Obiti say Ibrahim Mahama, very well established person already. Or say Kwame Despite, Canada Japan type of people. You would call all regions. Ubetimia two powerful individuals. Omu friwa, omu yeskafwa, omu abomu brewi. Sebio or oko first kamane so onfanya juma. Onko tumu. Na mo be develop. Let this government look into that. Selecting certain people na ondi aginamu fa mo na omuntimi enkobo bosia bibia billions of dollars because sika wo de wo guarantee mo na omo de za one district one factory aye kan edidi agro as agro die kakra yeah. You empower these people, lead you more kwenya na omuntimi ko jiska no na omunya such facility na yanka say womu na omu so omu kwa build the factory say aban bi ansan hyase na sesika no omu eba betua ne back to the government with the interest, but all you're giving to them is access to get that kind of a challenge now on okay. I'm telling you, if we go down this line within the next 10 years this country will be transformed. Yebenya the Dangote type of hundreds of people. That's how we have to do it.
But I say 13 minutes after 8. Alright, Shak Chebrobe Atnasi. Mama Nama Honra, Meba, Namdino, Abetuasu. I don't know.